Good morning. I wanted to walk us through this lesson. So when you first click in here, you're going to see that this is an asynchronous lesson. That means that we are not meeting on Zoom today. You'll watch this video that will magically appear here, and then afterwards you will have a question to answer on the Pear Deck. This is the standard slide. Please remember to take your attendance. I take attendance on this Google form. So when you click on the link, you are going to go into a Google form and you will fill this out so that I can take your attendance. Please know that this is how I take attendance. So if you're getting marked absent, please do this slide. And then we'll get to our objective. So today we're going to be working with rational numbers, and we're going to be working on converting between forms. Basically, that's converting between decimals and fractions. So homework for this week, if you are watching this the week of the 5th, that means that your homework is due on Friday at homework number 3. If you're watching this next week for the week of the 12th, it means your homework is going to be due on the end of the day on Wednesday. It's because we have fall break on Thursday and Friday next week, the week of the 12th. So today for our agenda, you're going to see that this video is included. We have announcements. We have an ed puzzle lesson that we're going to watch that will help us teach, or that will help you learn how to do some of these concepts. We have some practice problems in the Pear Deck with answer checks, and then you'll be able to work on big ideas. If you get confused at any point, there is Khan Academy assigned to you that works hand in hand with this. So if you need more videos or if you need more support, please go to our Khan class in Google Classroom, and then that will help you. So here is our first link. That link should work, but if it doesn't, please just go to edpuzzle.com and then sign in with Google. You're going to need to do a quick review, and then we're going to have time with our math notebook. So you're going to go ahead and grab your math notebook. Boom, boom, here we go. We're going to flip open to our table of contents, and we are going to add a new table of contents on our next page. Since we are in Unit 2, we're going to give ourselves a new table of contents. If you prefer to keep the same table of contents, that's fine, but I would recommend, this is mine from Unit 1. I'm going to flip all the way to where my next page is, and then I'm going to give myself a new table of contents. So everything you'll see, I'm going to move everything to the top. And so Unit 2 table of contents for me would be on page 7. It might not be on page 7 for you. It might be on page 8. And so then we can see that on page 8. Since this is on page 7, we're going to be taking notes on rational numbers. So when you click on this topic, it's also the next slide. You're going to need to get these notes in your notebook. You'll also see these once you're done. You're going to see these notes pop up here afterwards on your Pear Deck, and then you're going to walk through some examples. So you'll see some examples as are taking a fraction mixed number to a decimal, and you'll also see how to take a fraction to a decimal. And then you're going to do some practice with figuring out where these would go on a number line. So when you get to this part in the lesson, you're going to probably spend 5 to 10 minutes, either do fractions or decimals. Please don't practice with whole numbers. You're not really going to need that practice quite yet. So fractions or decimals. Then it's time for brain break, and then you will complete your big ideas math assessment. So this is our form of practice. We want to make sure that we're practicing. If we're not understanding it, please, this is again, use Khan. You're going to see some assignments on Khan that will help you. So you're going to be completing 2.1 on your own, and then you'll complete the exit ticket. If this lesson has not taken 90 minutes, I would expect it will take 90 minutes at this point. If it's not though, watch these videos again and then do this extension, please. So that takes us to the end of today's lesson. We will have time for extra credit points or earning points back from that test, Chapter 1 test, but today we're going to go ahead and get started on rational numbers. Hope you are all doing well, and I can't wait to see you soon.